Hey guys, so just another little brief video and update. So Little Spikey 2 looks like it is ready to go. We do have a key cut. It is working. You can probably hear it's a little bit crunchy. And the key is a little bit rough. I probably could have done a little bit better job finishing it off some, but I was down to my last blank I had on hand, and I was getting a little worried about doing what I had initially done, where one of the biddings got cut a little too low just by a smidgen. But I thought this would be kind of funny to show you. So Little Spikey 2, as I mentioned, has gone through a series of unfortunate events, and in the process of having to redo pins and things for it, this has been kind of an evolution of the keying. This one, obviously, that is just an unfinished cut. But so this was the original key that it was going to be cut to. But that fourth chamber, that fourth notch was just I think it was 4, might have been 5. One of these on the end was just a little tiny bit too shallow. Now, if this key looks better than the others, it's because I put more time into it, and it was actually based off of a slightly pre-cut key, right? So then in one of its iterations, it kind of became that. This one's not finished. I mean, you can still see I've got some mark there where a little bit on that was going to have to come down. That was going to have to get smoothed out. But it is kind of there. This was going to need to get angled as well. And what was our end result? A much, much simpler looking key, which I just think is kind of funny. I did not do this intentionally. This was just kind of happened by happenstance of things occurring and doing recuts. I was a little nervous to take that notch off because I wasn't quite 100% which bit of it was relying on. But it does go in, and it does turn and everything. And actually, I think the key goes in pretty well considering how cut that key is, and the fact that a good chunk of the warding is missing on the lower bit of it. So yeah, Little Spikey 2 will be ready to go out very soon. Just carve the name and stuff on it, and we're kind of good to go. That's an interesting look. What this made me, though, start thinking about doing, and I don't know, maybe some of you guys have had experience doing this, because this one came out looking more well done and was based off of an actual key where I was just kind of remodifying it. I think what I might do is go to Lowe's and get some blanks and take them to one of those machines where you can just punch in the key code that you want and just do some real basic cuts on a few keys to then use as templates. So, maybe just some like 1s and 2s, like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 or something across it, or just a 1 2 3 4 5 6 or something. And then end up using those as templates, either to mark on a key blank, because you could kind of take a marker and run the line, and then you would know, oh, I need to take this one down to this depth, this one down to this depth, this one down to this depth. Or just using those instead of like as a template, as just a base to start getting the angles and everything cut in on. It seems like it'd be a good way to do it a little bit faster maybe than trying to figure out the entire thing by hand. Just having some base cuts and using those as starting points for doing the filing. So that's an idea. Just thought it was kind of funny how the key went from looking much more key-like to looking fairly basic. But it's there, it works. Hopefully, it will at least be interesting to pick. A bit odd, a bit different. So there we go, guys. All right, have a good one.